Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing well. So this is going to be a free reading session. Everyone can pose their questions. Hello everyone, I hope you all had a great day or starting a great day. I hope the week is serving all of you well. Happy Friday everybody. I hope you all are enjoying your Friday and will be enjoying your weekend. Hello Cowboy. Hello NW. Happy Friday with me. Yes, I have added you M. If you are looking forward to have a free reading Quora, you can just post your question. Free readings are sequence wise. First 50 minutes will be free list. Also, let me know if I am audible. We're gonna start with Scorpio Goddess. Yes, okay, I will add you. I have added you in the list. You can check. And also, Jesse, let me know if you're around, Jesse. She donated like few days earlier. Jesse, let me know if you're here. Okay, guidance for your spirit guides. I would say the first thing you need to do is to have a better understanding of reality. Okay, reality, the balance between reality and fantasy. Okay, sometimes, like, I'm not talking about just romantic fantasy, I'm just talking about overall fantasy. And it's a little like a harsh truth. Okay, and let's say that we meet somebody and we meet them every day, and every day they to talk to us in a nice way or in a gentleman kind of a way. Okay, but one day, because only because they are not having a you know having a good day, they are kind of like rude with us. Okay, so I will say that first thing you need to know right now, that is not your fault, that is not your business, that is something you did not do anything wrong. Okay, and the thought, the fact that they can be like this. Okay, they can turn out to be like this because people are like this. Okay, like people sometimes do become something which they sometimes like they hide their true selves a lot. Okay, they try to pretend that they are always good, always kind, and always sweet, but sometimes they just take you as granted. Okay, not every day is same, and the relationship you have with them is always changeable. It is very hard for you, sometimes also there is a thing that you, let's say that you love a person in a way that it is intense. Okay, it's intense and it's a good one. Okay, it's not a problem. Okay, like you are doing really great. Okay, in terms of loving them. Okay, but are they doing the same for you? Sometimes they are not. Okay, and sometimes we do see things in a rose colored glasses, and it could be in any relationship. And sometimes we just hope that maybe they also will love us the same. Okay, but sometimes they do not. Okay, so that kind of vibe is a little difficult. Okay, like it's a hard truth, it's a hard, it's a bitter truth. You need to accept it sometimes and understand you only got yourself. Okay, you are your own person. You do not really can depend, like, let's say that this is your mother. Okay, I'm not sure who you are talking about, but let's say this is your mother and she's not having a great day. Okay, we also will not blame her. Okay, so I'm also not telling you to go ahead and understand their bullshit. Okay, but please understand that you are the one who should be taking care of yourself, and it is okay to it's okay that if you have trusted them, but then also snap back. Okay, snap back to the reality. Yes, they had not been kind to me, but that has nothing to do with me. It's their problem. Okay, it's their shit. They need to deal with it. Okay, it is nothing to do with you. Okay, if people are taking you granted, also take them granted. Tit for tat, and I know you can do it very well. Okay, if somebody is not reflecting your energy, then don't be with yourself. Let them figure out their shit, and they will come back to you. And when they realize, okay, you're not gonna lose somebody if you are just being putting your own boundaries. Okay, so just have a stronger boundaries. It's okay to let your guard drop down sometimes, and you getting hurt, that's okay. That's just like life letting us know that what we should be learning about that person. You learned your lesson and move on. This is not your fault, this is not something you did to yourself. This is only because they don't know how to adorn you in their life. Okay, their problem, their shit, let them deal with it. Do not stress yourself out. You are doing really fine. Okay, sometimes you are not having enough structure, so I'll say here that bring a little bit more masculinity, making a little bit what we call that, Routine, okay, routine is great. Like, you make a to-do list for yourself. Only put pressure to yourself to the point where you like, which you can sustain. Okay, like, let's say that you are listing only 5 things. You'll do this 5 things. Okay, show up for yourself. That is the only way of confidence. If you go ahead and brush your teeth every day, you have the confidence that you have good teeth. Okay, like, yeah, there is the whole thing of medical science, but I'm just giving you an overview. So just show up for yourself, make a plan, to make a to-do list, and do things in your own way. You will get your confidence back in no time. You are just fine. People who are taking you granted, just let them. They can do that only one time, because you will not going to do that. They are not going to be able to do that second time, because you will not let them. Okay, so that's the lesson. Learn it, move on, don't stay sad. That is for Scorpio Goddess. Thank you so much for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Let's see for Whitney. Hello, Mariam. I'm good. आप कैसे हो? I hope you're doing well. Hello, Lala. I hope you're having a great day. Yes, sure. Ooh, I'm happy for the happy part. Dirty girl. Let's see. I don't remember what I said about him, but let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. So I see him being happy. Okay. First thing, see him being happy. Okay. He's happy to get what he wanted. Okay. So that is the first thing. I see here that your presence have brought him happiness. Your presence have brought him that sweetness, calmness of mind. Okay. However you want to say it, that like your presence have made him feel like, a little bit more alive again. Okay. Like, yeah, I feel good now. I feel like myself. I feel like, I have did something worthy. I'm worthy of life, life again. Okay, that's the first thing I see in him. So definitely enjoyed himself. Okay, enjoyed you. Whatever the freaky things you both have done with each other, he has enjoyed all of that. He's like, he's in a praising mood also. Okay, I'll say that he is praising you, the way you are, the way you did things. Okay, or like the way, showed up for himself, or however you are. Okay, it's like she is naturally gorgeous. Okay, in the things she naturally do. Okay, she's a natural. And yeah, I see here that he is admiring you. Okay, you can say this is admiration, this is like, attraction. Okay, attraction have increased. The thirst should have quenched, but thirst is increased. Okay, it's like raining on a desert. Okay, like, yes, he is satisfied, he's good. um He's good, but he's somehow not been able to, just completely let go of the fact. Okay, so that is there. B, I'm not sure if you have donated earlier. I have not received it. Please check with your PayPal there. Okay. Okay. Or you did. I don't know. Like I did not saw it. Okay, just give me a moment. You can please also check. But as far as I know, I have not received it. Okay. Okay. I see here that he is also in the mood to communicate with you. Okay. He is looking forward to talk to you, looking forward to reach out to you. Like he will be having conversations. Okay. He's saying whatever we had, it felt good. I do not want to lose that. Okay. I do not want to lose the things. Okay. We have just experience with each other. I do not want to fuck it up. So I will just go ahead and keep talking to her. Okay. Good. I see here that he is also feeling very emotionally satisfied to be with you. Okay. He's saying like the attraction has increased. Also, there is some form of emotional indulgence. I will say here that without you, like when he was distant from you, when he was not being with you, he was feeling a little bit like lonely. Okay. You can call it lonely, or you can call it him feeling so much secluded. Like he's like he did not wanted to meet even his buddies. Okay, at like yesterday he was not looking forward to even meet his buddies, and it's like the only person I want to meet is with you. So I see here that satisfaction is there. I'll say here that he is thinking about putting a little bit more value to this relationship, giving you a little bit more commitment here, giving you something more tangible to depend on. This is a promise, I'll come back tomorrow, we're gonna spend some time together. Okay, so I'll say here that he is definitely kind of thinking about having that with you. Okay, I see here that he is satisfied. He's very mentally satisfied that he was with you, and he's saying like, yes, I definitely held back the amount of attention I do give her. Okay, and I have regrets about it? I don't know if I have regrets about it, because like I just feel that I just can't stop thinking. Okay, I just can't stop thinking about her and everything. And I feel like whenever I get vulnerable, things get a little too complicated for me. So I'll say here that he is like, he know that he has not been giving you too much attention, but somehow he like it when you are trying to get his attention. It's like, I love her, I love her a little bit more when she's a little thirsty for me. Okay, if that makes sense. But yeah, it's definitely a dirty thing he's trying to do here. But yeah, he is thoroughly enjoying it, enjoying himself, enjoying the attention you are giving him, enjoying the good times you have both have spent with each other. I'll say that he is happy today. Okay, he's very happy today. Okay. So we have three option for the second question. Okay. Okay. Let's see. I'll say here that he is staying somewhere where he do not need to pay rent. Okay. If he was living with the third party, I'll not take the blame. If he was living with the third party, he have moved on from that person, moved to a different space from that person. And is he living with grandpa? Like the car, if he was having grandpa's car, okay, then most probably he could be living with grandpa. Okay, like not just because of that, I am getting a like uh, three of wands kind of a card. Okay, which signifies a connection between the vehicle and the place where he lives. Like he is living somewhere where he is taking the vehicle from and is being here. Okay, so that would be there. But yes, I will say here that he could be living with there. He has recently moved, like in past 9 days. Okay, in last 9 days he have moved his place of living, and he is living in a different space than he was used to live in the past. Okay, so he has moved on from the third party situation most probably, and he could be living in a different space. Yes. Yeah, and it could be with grandpa, because like the car and like I see here that this is somewhere he do not need to pay. I'm not sure if grandpa is letting him live on free rent, because I feel like he could be, and he somehow may have communicated with him about it, like, I do not want to pay rent, can I stay? Yes, I see here that he could be living with grandpa, and he have moved 9 days back, around 9 days back. Okay, don't take it like completely focused, but yeah. Yes, no problem, dear. Thank you so much for being here, dear. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Let me. Okay, okay, Zazu, let me know if you're here, and please post your question. Zazu, let me know if you're here. Okay, Lala, if you are listening, please go ahead and post your question there, Lala. I'm not sure if they have sent the questions though. Okay, we're gonna do for Carol. Okay, Carol, while I'm doing for you, I would like to let you know you have, like, sent me donation for one. Okay, but there are two questions, so I'll try to get both of the question and their details in the same question, but I'm not sure if these are like two separate questions or not. So I'm not sure what I should do here. Okay, maybe I can talk to Carol, then we will do her reading. Okay, we're gonna do for M. Okay, and we're gonna wait for Carol. Let's see. Hello, Daria. Yes, I have added you. Still thinking about you? Yes, I will say that yes, he is. He is thinking about how the connection is not moving forward and how it is being a little blocked right now. Okay, how things are. Yeah, he could be missing you for last, yesterday. Yes, definitely possible. I see here that he is having thoughts about how strongly thoughts about how things are a little stuck. Okay, how things are just not moving forward right now, not moving forward to a point where you both can, have something new or better together. Okay, so I'll say that. I'll say that there is also some form of stuck vibe. Okay, that what actions he can take, okay, towards you so that you guys could come together, or you guys could become like a couple together, or like get as close as possible with each other. Okay, so I see here that is also a possibility. I see that he's also, I see here that in like last night yesterday, or whenever the night for you last time, I'll say here that he was like a little stuck on his on your energy. If he have any pictures, if he have anything to look forward to, if you have anything to just check like what's going on in your life, any social media connection or anything, I'll say here that he is just focusing on that. He is just trying to check those things. Okay, like he's trying to check the things that what's going on, if you are posting something new, or if it is not the possibility, then he could be also like checking your like pics, or he is like just looking at your pics, okay, in the past, like whatever he had. And I'll say here that he is missing you. Okay, he's missing you. He's missing your presence. He's missing how you both might have connected. And also I see here that he could be missing the fact that like he could be a little stressed out about the fact that if he does not, okay, if he does not connect too much with you, then like will what will happen next. Okay, or if he does connect with you, then what kind of like behavior you will show him. Will you be guarded, or will you be letting your guard down and like communicate with him a little bit more? So I will say here that yes, he is missing your energy. He have been stalking you. If that's a possibility, if that's not a possibility, if you are not connected with him through social media, then he could be just checking out some of your pictures, and it could be late night, and he could be having some like some thoughts of chemistry and coming together and getting together with you. Yeah, I will say here that he is interested. He is looking forward to like be a little bit more closer to you than you guys are already are. So yeah, I will say that it's safe to say that he is interested in you. Okay, so I'll say here that he so I will say here that he has thoughts about that you are a wise person. Okay, wise person, wise woman, somebody who is connected to her own spirits. Okay, if that makes sense, and if you have showed anything regarding spirituality. Okay, so I'll say here that he is also like admiring that spirituality, admiring the fact that it is like he is being he is connecting with somebody who is spiritual and somebody who is also very wise. I'll say here that his thoughts could be like you always like go ahead and give him a good reaction. Okay, I'll say here that a lot of things he see in you which he can relate. Okay, like let's say that you both share enthusiasm about same things, or even though he is not sharing particular enthusiasm about something, but when he sees you being enthusiastic about something, he feel like he also want to do those things. Okay, he feel like he also want to just go ahead and spend some time with you to just watch a movie maybe, okay, or just anything you are interested in. And I see here that he is hoping just to keep having some good time together. Okay, there are thoughts regarding that. I see that he do look at you and say like you are beautiful, you have that cheerful energy going on. Like when you are talking to somebody and connecting with somebody, you also are very empathic. Okay, so that is a character he likes. And I'll say here that he sees you as somebody who have compassion. Okay, who is a like a balance of being reserved and also showing some kindness. Okay, like a lot of people who show kindness just don't know how to put their own boundaries up. Okay, you have your own boundaries on set, and he is saying like he is appreciating that. It's like I do find it very classy that the way she is, the way she is keeping herself a little protected, but she is also being very kind with the people she is connecting with. That's something admirable. Okay, that is something I do admire in her. And I'll say here that there are some positive thoughts regarding like how he can connect with you in in the future, and how he can spend some time with you to just check out what are the better qualities you have in yourself. So I'll say that yes, he is interested. Okay, he is hoping. um Feelings like romantic feelings, I'll say that he is open to explore more romantic feelings in the near future. I'll say here that there are some romantic feelings which he is looking forward to like explore. Emotional, yeah, I will say that he is missing you. Okay, we got it in the first spread, so yes, definitely there could be some emotional feelings also. Thank you so much for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Okay, Zazu, Lala, or Carol, let me know if you guys are here. Or NW, let me know if you are here. And go ahead and please post your question. Yes, post your question, please. Okay, yes, Lala, please go ahead and post. I'm doing for um, NW, and then we'll do for you. Okay, I'm not sure if he have already communicated with you or not, but he seemed to be like waiting a little bit. Okay, waiting for something, or like he's just waiting a little bit to like open up and have more in-depth communication here. Okay, so he is in the mood of delaying things. Okay, like even though he is communicating with you, he still could be delaying things. Okay, still is not communicating with you completely like openly, or like not talking to you in like the most open-hearted kind of a manner. He's still kind of contemplating over things before saying, and just not sure how much he should say, or how he should say. I'll say here that he is still being a little emotionally closed off about showing his own emotions. Okay, emotionally closed off about the fact that how much he want to show, how much he want to, communicate, or like if he want to like show his emotions or not. Okay, he's thinking like you are just trying to you're trying to like get close to him, and he's saying he's being tempted right now. Okay, he's seeing the message you have sent him as a very strong temptation. I'll say that he is looking forward to connect with you, but somehow he's being a little selfish. Okay, he's saying that yes, she is the one who has given me the first message. Okay, so that is making me happy. Okay, that is making me feel like I'm the main character energy here. That is making me feel like I'm the one who should be having the spotlight. Okay, so I'll say here that yes, he is happy to receive the message from you, but he is not yet ready to be emotionally open or communicate. He is delaying everything here. Okay, he's still kind of thoughtful about what he can say or how he can say. He's happy about that you are communicating with him, or you are the first person who is communicating with him, but he's still a little bit being selfish about not communicating with you. Okay, thank you so much for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. So you have one more. Okay, so yes, I see here that you could be. Okay, I see here that like you need a little bit of help in taking care of your blood. Like you need to have a full blood work. Okay, like vitamin D, calcium, potassium, sodium. I don't know, whatever. Okay, whatever you need. I will say here fruits, okay, food, nutritional food, okay, vitamin D, a lot of vitamin D, like bone health, okay. I'll say here that once you are pregnant, okay, your baby will be saved. I do not see a death for the baby here. I see here that the baby will be saved, okay, like you will be able to keep your baby. And will it have full term? I see that, but for that, spirit is giving very strong instructions that you need to avoid stress, okay, and palpitations. If you have palpitations, which is like generally hypertension, blood is very important for you. Okay, blood and vitamin D, blood and vitamin D, blood and vitamin D. Why I said it three times? Because this is the most important thing. I don't care what doctor tell you, but please go ahead and take enough vitamin D for yourself. You can get it through sunlight. You can get it how anyhow, because I see here that you could be having some form of anxiety which lead to palpitations. And when somebody is inadequate in vitamin D, they have more palpitations in their body. Okay, so it is connected, and I see here that your blood work is very important. You have some deficiencies in body, or maybe this is due to this, but yes, I see here some good movement I see that, like your baby will be protected here. You need a little bit of better financial planning for the baby, how you will be providing, or any form of medical care you'll be needing. Like, like providing is not only through finances, providing is also through mental health, providing best mental health to yourself so that your baby will be growing in the best way possible. Okay. Providing yourself with the peace. Okay. So, and like, so just do that. Okay, like just do whatever you need to do to provide yourself. It's not just about finances. Go ahead and provide yourself everything which you need to be providing, so that you can take care of yourself. Okay, so if you do that, yes, you will be stress, anxiety, nervousness. Also protect yourself spiritually. Like, you can go to somebody, you can go to a shaman, maha, I don't know, like whoever is around you who can bless you. Okay, a little traditionally, I'll suggest like an Indian, like American Indian person, not Indian, not from my country, like the native people. Okay, I get a vision of a native person blessing you. Okay, they bless, like, they bless through every type of spirit. They do a blessing. Like, I'm initiated in shamanism. I know, like, they do blessings in like lot of different forms. They will bless you through the spirits of light, spirit of fire, spirit of the star, spirit, every spirit they can talk about. They will bless you through all of that, because you are very susceptible to negative energies. Okay, like somehow you have some light to yourself, and very like negative souls get attracted to that light. Negative souls generally like can see the light and get attracted to the people who can also channel. But I see here some form of blessings. Like, just find a maha, or like just Gisha or anybody like that. Okay, like just go ahead and find them and get yourself blessed. Another thing here, that you need more fun and love. Okay, this is a girl who will be bringing you a lot of joy and happiness. I do see here full, okay, full term of pregnancy. But one thing I'll say, just try to have a balanced relationship with yourself, and also be kind to the baby and yourself while you are having this pregnancy. Like, sometimes we just feel that, maybe if, what if, like, I'm not the best mother, or what if I can't take care on this or that. Like, our mind is a dirty piece of shit if it wants to. So just do not let your minds play tricks on you. And the hormones are also very crazy. Okay, so take care of yourself. Eat as much as good food, vitamin A, carrots, and all of that as possible. If you are pregnant, you will have a full term of pregnancy. Keep yourself as protected as possible from any form of negative spirit. Okay, so that is an important thing. Negative spirit, vitamin D, and sunshine, and good food. These are the three things you need to take care of. Okay. Yes, please laugh. Keep laughing. Okay, when should you tell Gideon? I'll say take as much as time you need. Okay, I'll say this is a form of a prediction. I'll say that you will be able to, you will go ahead and do it anytime within like May. Okay, but yeah, take as much as time you need to. Okay, because I'll say here that you may need some time to talk to him about this. Okay, like you need some time to just have that understanding, have that mindset, have that, just peace in your mind, that yes, I'm ready to tell you. Once you have that peace of mind, then only go ahead and talk to him about this. Because prepare yourself. Okay, this is a very important conversation you are looking forward to have with him. Then just prepare yourself mentally, physically, however you want to. Physically, sorry, mentally. Okay, just protect yourself. Okay, and brace yourself. Like, this is gonna be a huge news for him. So God knows. Okay. So just go ahead and do it. And especially if you are, like, pregnant, then please. take care of yourself while you are having this conversation with him. Okay, so just do that, and I see here that this conversation will happen. Like, leave it on the hands of God or spirit, however you want to do it, because the best way of doing it is to just go with the flow. Okay, go with the flow and just do it. Okay, and I'll say here, when will be the best day? Any Sunday of May is good. Take your test, prepare yourself, go ahead and talk to him. And like, yeah, whenever it feels like it's time to go ahead and have this talk, just have this talk. Okay. Will I have once in a life, like once in some lifetime? I see here that you both have had um you both have had, like, 8 children. Okay, like 8 children. That's a long number. I'm so sorry, but I will say that, that is the time, that is the number of children am getting. But I see here, once you are having like a kid here, like once you are having a daughter, you will be able to also have another son. He will be a little bit more younger. Okay, than you are, but like than the little kid. But I don't know why there are 8 kids. Okay, 8 spirits. But yeah, that is something happened. But you will have 2 kids together. Like, the younger would be a boy, and the older would be sorry, younger would be a, yes. Oh, five. Okay, so that's almost five. Oh, okay. So that leaves a possibility of 3 kids. Okay, so maybe 3 kids. I do see two right now. Okay, maybe one of them also come as a, like, adopted child, if you both are just open for it. Sometimes that happens also. But yes, I see here 2 children will be there. The first one will be a girl, and the second one will be a boy. Okay, like a younger boy. And maybe, like, after that we're gonna get, like, more possibilities. But yes, I see here total 8 children are connected. 8 children, like 8 spiritual children, are connected to both of you. Yes, maybe they will come in different forms. Okay, hopefully they will be able to find a way to find you guys. Okay, in the form of spirit. Hopefully. Ooh. It is not showing in the chat, but I just read it. But let's pray for all the good things, okay? Hopefully, we will be having a kid soon. Yes, let's hope that you are pregos. So Daria, I will say here that his feelings seems like a little nervous. Okay, nervous and overthinking. Okay, nervous and thinking about different things, different possibilities, why this happened, how this happened. Okay, or what made these kind of things happen. Okay, so that is the question I see is in his head. Okay, like what made this kind of things happen and how this got so complicated. Like this was just so easy. Like we had love for each other, we had emotions for each other, we got together, and everything was just so beautiful. Okay, how we got to this point where things are just so difficult. Okay, so I'll say here that he is asking that question. He's asking that question and he is just not sure how he can, communicate with you regarding that. I'll say that he have he have two thoughts in his mind. Okay, he's saying like I can talk to her like this, or I can go ahead and talk to her like that. So he has both two options in his mind. He could be having two things in his mind which he want to go ahead and talk to you about. I'll say here that he is trying to find the best thing to say so that the connection will move forward. The connection will become better, or the connection will become much more easier for both of you. Okay, but he's saying like things are much more easier for you, like you communicate so freely, like you communicate in a way like you do not need to hold back or anything. But sometimes it's hard for him, he just don't know how to express himself. Okay, so that is a confusion he's having right now. So what is the energy? I'll say confused. You get three cards. Okay, which is signifying that he is very confused in his approach. Okay, and he's just not sure about like how he can go ahead and talk to you. Okay. Mhm. Oh yeah, he do. Okay. Does he want to? That would be a burning desire in him. He's saying like I have been carrying this dissatisfaction in my heart for so long. I have been carrying this dissatisfaction, this sadness, this lack of emotional, validation out of this relationship for so long. Okay. But I'm just not being ready. Okay, or I'm just not in that state of mind where I can do that, but I'm finding my ways and I'm ready to communicate with her. I'm not sure if you have initiated any communication or not, but I see here that there is a possibility of him communicating with you in next 4 days. Okay, in next 4 days there is a possibility that he might go ahead and talk to you regardless of you giving some form of initiation of conversation. I see here that he have been trying to find the courage in himself for some time, and as he is finding this courage, maybe he is ready to reciprocate the energy back to you and talk to you. Yes, I see here that he do want to talk to you, and most probably he will be taking some actions in next 4 days. He's thinking that this relationship has taken like a very strong bold. Okay, or it has taken a very strong blow to it. Okay, and if he can, or if he want to build this relationship with you, he need to do it in a very slow and steady pace. Okay, like he need to grow this relationship in a way that it is very caring. Okay, like the relation, like he's taking care of everything. When he is talking to you, he's taking care of you. When he is communicating with you, he's taking care of you in any and every way. He's trying to reach out to you. He need to be very caring and very nice and very sweet with you while he is doing it. Okay, so I'll say that he is accepting some of the responsibilities he is having right now regarding this relationship. Okay, or like let's just say that he is looking forward to take some responsibility about how he is approaching you. So I'll say yes, that he is being a little bit more mindful about how he is talking to you, a little bit more mindful about how he is reaching out to you for some love. I see here that he is also could be, regretting regretting his own actions, also could be like, blaming himself for not being so open hearted or benevolent towards you, not being so open hearted or giving to you. He's saying that this is my fault, I have not been able to give you the amount of love which I should have been. Okay, so I see here that he is looking forward to do that. I also will say here that he is looking forward to also be, showing some, like he's thinking about you in a more like a romantic and love kind of way. Okay, like the moments you both have shared with each other, if he have any pictures of them, or if he is like, talking to you, like if he had any specific kind of a talk, okay, with you. I'll say here that yes, he is looking forward to just, make those memories again. Okay, he's also like, just like scrolling through some of your pictures, maybe if this is through social media, maybe. Okay, like it is through social media, would be possible. But yes, I see him thinking about you. Okay, hoping to connect with you, hoping that you both could, come together. And he also could be blaming himself that how he might have messed up things by not being too giving to you. It's like I could have done better things for her, but I was not being able to. What is going to happen between us? I see here that this relationship will heal. Okay, like the, like I see here that you'll be able to manifest good things here. Okay, you'll be able to manifest good things here. But one thing I'll say here, that you need to take it a little slow. Okay, like look at this relationship in a more like a, how to say, like more like a long term thing. Okay, like maybe you both are distant right now, but you guys will not be distant from each other, like, all the life. Okay, like you guys will come together. Okay, so that is a little bit of like a confidence you need to have. Otherwise, I'll say here that this relationship will get healed, not too fast. It may take some time. It may take like, next 2 weeks for things to heal. Okay, 2 to 7 weeks for things to get healed. Okay, I'll say here that right now you need to put some form of manifestation energy and positive manifestation energy into it. And I see here that will help him to get out of the clarity. No, sorry, it will help him to get the clarity which he should have already had all by himself. But as he is not having it all by himself, I'll say here that you can go ahead and help him a little bit. Okay, give him the necessary push. Just go. Okay, like go and do it. Okay, don't just stand and don't just think about it. Okay, just go ahead and do it. Why not? So you can do that. And I see here that will heal the relationship, and you guys will come together again to make things move forward. But a little bit more positive thoughts and manifestation could help you a lot. Okay, that's for Daria. Thank you so much, Daria, for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Have a great one. Hello, Zazu. Yes, please go ahead and post your question. Have a good one. Yes. Love the flowers. Okay, thinking and feeling right now after. Okay, so I'll say here that he is saying that we meet always in the imbalance side type of a time. Like, maybe she is having other priorities, maybe I am also having other priorities, and we are meeting in that time. Like, I want to meet her in a better time. Like, we need to be in a situation like where she is also having some time to just spend with me. Okay, look at me, and like, she does not have any other priority. Okay, she just have me, she just could have me. Okay, and I'll say here that that is something he is wanting. He's saying that I do also want to be a little bit more romantically close to her, and this accidental meeting, whenever you had this, he is looking forward to have something like that again. Okay, it's like if I can have this kind of a meeting with him, with her again, then maybe it would be a better timing, and maybe we will be able to spend some time together. But sometimes, like, he think that he is very imbalanced. Okay, when he is meeting you, maybe he is like, not even ready, or not even ready in that way that he can go ahead and meet you. But it's like, I think I should have presented myself a little bit better, but I'm never in the right shoes, never in the right clothes. So I do want to be better. So I want this meeting to be not coincidental, more like planned, and I want both of us to make ourselves the priority of this meeting. I see here, yes, for that. I see here that, he have been thinking about doing that for some good amount of time here. Okay, so it's like when I will be, it's more like a fight to himself, to like fight of him to himself. Okay, he's like, I think like it will be like shameful for me. Okay, like I will be the one who is ashamed only because I am not being able to have that courage to just go ahead and talk to her. What's wrong with me? Okay. So I see here that he is already blaming himself, okay, already having this guilty vibe. It's like when I'll be able to speak out loud. When can we get a win? I will say here that keep an open mind around this Sunday. He could be able to ask you out around this Sunday, but yes, I see he will. Okay, and he is trying to find the best way of doing it. Okay. So, okay. So the question, okay. No problem. So the question is, what was he thinking, or like why he did it? Okay, so the intention could be romantic here, but he does not seem too hopeful. Okay, it's like, like he do want to be a little bit more closer to you, but somehow he just is not hopeful. Okay, I don't know why, but this hopelessness is like really kind of a little bothersome here, because it's like, yes, I'm gonna go ahead and give her this thing, okay, and maybe she will take it, or maybe she will not take it, maybe she will like entertain me, or maybe she will not entertain me. Okay, so I see here that he just wanted to start a conversation and have a little bit more ease, okay, in here, a little bit more ease in this connection with you. Okay, you can call it connection, right? Hopefully I can call it connection. But yeah, I see here that it was a form of a persuasion towards you. See, when I say go ahead and say it like it was for romantic purposes, he does not have that much of strength in himself right now to pursue you for romance. Okay, just gonna be honest. But does his intention was a little bit more, like, hopefully she will entertain me. Okay, hopefully at least she will give me a green light. Yes, she will, like, let go of her guard and drop down and try to become at least as friends, so that we can get to know each other a little better. If she is communicating with me through phone, will that break the ice and make things a little bit more prettier between both of us? Yes, I see here that he had that kind of an intention, and this was his way of getting a little bit more attention from you, and that's why he did it. And like it was something like, he was not very hopeful about that you will do, or he will, like, move forward with the plan. But yes, I see here that he wanted to have a little bit more attention from you. That's why he did it. I see here, will somebody leave? There is a possibility of a woman leaving. Okay, there is a possibility of like that. Like I see here that she could be feeling a little, like, like she will say that, it's not you, there could be somebody else. Okay, a little bit like, lighter color. Okay, lighter color of hair, or a little like brownish color of hair. Okay, that could be that. But yes, I see here there could be somebody like that. Okay, there could be somebody like that who may leave, and that will make the whole situation better. Will it get better? Yeah, I will say here that but I will say, like, it may take at least 10 to 13 days, okay, for things to occur. But yes, there is a possibility of somebody leaving, and they could be having a little brownish, like a different hair color than you. Okay, and like you have black, I'm seeing that you are having black, so I'll say here it could be, it could be like, brown or light brown, or a little bit more blondish, okay, honey blondish. It could be that. But yes, I see here that someone leaving will make it better. Okay, so I'll say here that he's trying to get his justice. Okay, he's trying to get like he's trying to, like, just figure out like what he can do. Okay, what he can do for himself, what he can do for his own life, so that he can like, he can give you a little bit of better love, or like something better. Like, he's saying that I want to get my life back, because what I'm living right now is not a particular life I do want to have. So I see here that he is trying to have some form of freedom from the life he is trying to, like, manifest for himself. So I'll say here that he's trying to get his justice right now. And he's trying to get his justice, and he's trying to also get some form of freedom so that he can live his life. He could be, like, detaching from his home situation. Okay, I see here there is a constant try of him. He's There is a constant try from people around him to, reconsider this, try to, like, think about this, that, and whatnot. Okay, so I'll say here there are a lot of people here who could be trying to, make him think and focus on his like, on his decision here. Okay, like, there are not, it is not necessarily it's in a bad way. Okay, there are people who are also supporting his decision. So they are also saying, like, think about it, how you can detach. So a lot of brainstorming and a lot of communication regarding finances or financial stability could also be there. I see here that he is not been in a very good situation. I'll say here the past person, whoever he was with, I see that they had a very bad conversation, a very bitter, a very negative conversation, where he was blamed for a lot of different things. Okay, and I'll say here that part is a little ugly. Okay, definitely uglier than, I can describe. Okay, like, I cannot describe that how ugly it was. Okay, like, it can only be seen or felt through, like, felt through the person who may have just, received it. So, but just by him. Okay, like, if I say it, I don't think like I will be able to do justice to the pain or anything which he have suffered here. But I see here that his situation is not so great. Okay, not so great, not still so, like, emotionally good. So I'll say here that he is still a little, like, he's still very stressful. Okay, but he's trying to make sense out of everything. He's saying, like, I just can't stay like this. Okay, like, I just can't stay in a situation where I'm just, constantly thinking about things. I don't know how to figure things out. I don't know what to do. Okay, like, I will say here that he's being in a bitter situation. The things which have already been done here, it's not been done. I see here things are being, like, I can call him separated right now. Okay, and I see here that he is being silent. Okay, he's just with himself. He's, like, the four of swords card. There is a There's a woman. The picture is of a woman, but we can reduce, like, we can just ignore the gender here, and we can look at the pic. And he's, like, trying to be in his own zone, trying to nestle with himself and just focus on himself and not anything else, and focus on his own healing, because things seems to be a little stressful for himself. And I see here that he could be detached. He is detaching right now, and he's also hoping that he could detach from this whole situation in the near future too. Okay, B, I'm not sure if you have sent me earlier. I have not received it, okay, from you. Please go ahead and check with your PayPal maybe. I have not received any donation from you earlier or even right now. B, if you're listening, please let me know. Okay, so I see here that he might have been wondering about that also. So that is a like a reflection you could be having from his side. Okay, like a mental reflection or a telepathy. Okay, like you could be like catching that. Zazu, just give me a moment. Okay. So the last I have received from you is 24th of April. Okay, 11:45 a.m. I did those readings. Yeah, I did those readings. Okay. um like if you want to have the link for those readings, I can give that to you. So I'll say that he could be having some form of like a telepathic message towards you. I see here that he think about like you are gonna be so blocked, like you are not really open to communicate with him. Okay, you are not really open to any form of a communication with him. Okay, like you are just blocking his energy. Okay, and I see here that he do wonders. I don't know why, but I feel like he could be having a beard right now, and sometimes maybe he checks out your profile. Okay, like he search on YouTube. Okay, search on Facebook, and try to see like if you are there, and if you are there, then what is your vibe, what you are going on, what's going on in your life. So I'll say here that he do wonder. Okay, he do wonder about what is going on in your life, and he could be manifesting a little that what if I go ahead and communicate with her, how that would be. But he does not have too much of like hope, because he think like somehow like you may be able to like block him a little bit. So he's saying like he could be having some regrets from the past, from way back. But I see here that he may have recently found you out. Okay, in your like Facebook profile or some form of like a social media, and he could have been checking that out. So that's why I see here that you are getting his energy. Oh, I see here that you growing a lot. Okay, you growing in every part of your life. You as a mother could be growing a lot. Okay, like I get the card of the Empress, and Empress is the mother. Like she's a beautiful woman herself. Okay, she has a beautiful face for herself. She has a beautiful body, and she's looking fine. She's looking beautiful. Okay, and I'll say here that he like you are also radiating that glow. I see here that you also could be getting a opportunity which you might have missed in the past. Okay, like let's say that you had a manifestation of working at a certain place. Okay, and you may have missed that opportunity due to like some several reasons. Okay, and I see here that that could be coming back to you. Okay, that opportunity could be coming back to you. I see here that you may also be putting a little bit more effort in like achieving something, or like getting a promotion, or like whatever whatever like whatever things you have been like doing at your workplace. I will say here that it is going to help you to achieve something here. Like I see here achievements at workplace, and I see here that if something was there in the past in your like heart, in your mind, in your soul, anything, something which whatever is unhealed, I see here that you will be able to heal those energies and move forward in life. Okay, move forward with more positive energies and you will enjoy yourself much more. Okay, it's like I feel like, nobody has a hold on me, and I can just, enjoy my life as and live my life as rich as possible, as full as possible, as wealthy as possible, and as most, like, in the most beautiful way as possible. So yes, I see here that you're going to be able to receive some good vibes, okay, some sweet vibes, and just some vibes that, like, you just love yourself, and the universe and your life loves you just right back. Oh, thank you so much, Zazu. That is so much. Oh God, I don't know what to say, but that is so much. But thank you so much. Thank you so much. Always grateful. I don't know. It looks like a guilty pleasure for me. You're trying to spoil me or something, but thank you so much. Thank you so much. Always, always appreciate you all from the bottom of my heart. And thank you so much. Oh, that's just beautiful. Thank you so much. I know that everybody work a lot hard for their money, and sharing that money is, you know, is not easy. Okay, it's not easy. Only a abundant person can do that. So always a lot of respect for you. Thank you so much. You always been very, very kind to me, and God bless you just right back. Okay. Thank you so much. I don't know what can I say more. But one thing I can say, hopefully, this abundance get back to you. Every money you make will become a seed, and that seed will grow into more and more abundance. And it will bless you, your family, every one of your family, and every generation which is to come. Okay, that is my best wish for you. Hopefully, you will keep receiving all the good things, not just money, abundance in every way as possible. Thank you so much. Let's bless the bloodline. Why not? Let's see. Bloodlines of strong mothers. Okay, Carol, while I do your reading, okay, I want you to go ahead and check your Instagram. Okay, so I'm a little confused with one of the questions. Okay, I see here that you have sent one donation. Okay, but there are two questions, so I'm not sure that if I should do the question in the same spread. I'll try to do the reading in the same spread. Okay, um, but I'm just not sure. Okay. I appreciate you just right back, Zazu. Thank you so much. This weekend, okay, so I'll say here that you can expect a little bit of, like, gloominess in yourself. Okay, like you may feel a little lonely, like let's say that everybody at your house is going somewhere. Okay, like everybody is prioritizing visiting somewhere else, and you are just, not feeling like going with them, so you're feeling a little lonely and you're trying to put some distance with everybody, and like, I don't know if I should go. Okay, so that is the kind of vibe I'm getting for you. You are feeling like not so happy, not so, like, not so enthusiastic. Okay, so the best word I can use here is enthusiasm, and you might not be able to feel that kind of a enthusiasm in yourself right now. I'll say another thing, that you may be able to just be a little bit just alone, and you can go for walks, and that can bring you some good vibes. I see here that will be some important planning you may have in this weekend. Okay, so some form of important planning. Let's say that you have 5 things to do. Okay, you can go ahead and write that down. You can go ahead and make a list, and if you are like looking forward to have some form of goal achievement, you can expect that this weekend will give you all the goal achievements as much as possible. Okay. Another thing I'll say here, that you may also be able to be emotionally like a little bit stressed out, okay, maybe due to the people, maybe people due to like it being a little bit shitty or like little bit difficult, okay, so there this kind of a like a mental stress could be there, okay, or you may be able to feel that kind of stress, okay, so that is there. And I see here that you could be having some form of stress, a little bit stress, okay, regarding finances, okay, so maybe manage your finances better. I will say that you will have good finances, but maybe you will have some stress regarding it, okay. Carol, I want to talk to you about something, okay, if you are listening, let me know if you are listening. I was trying to reach out to you on Instagram. If you have your phone with yourself, please go ahead and check your message. You have sent me like two questions here, but the donation is for one, okay, so I'm not sure if I should do both the questions in the same spread. I tried to do it, okay, but it did not came out like that, okay, so please go ahead and check your message. I'll do your other questions, okay, I'll carry on with the other questions. You can check your message, okay. Yeah, okay. So the first question was, what should you be expecting, okay, and okay, this is the, I'm so sick of this man praying, nothing is helping. Why won't this man just let go? Just go away. I'll say that he is unnecessarily stubborn, okay? And somehow, like, he is being very stubborn about all this. Like, there are people who need healing, and then there is him, okay, who is so stuck. It's like a chewing gum, okay? Like, you chew it and you throw it out, but it's still stuck on your shoes, okay? It's like that situation. So, if spraying is not working, maybe like, stronger spells could work, okay? There are spells, okay, maybe you have tried it already, cord cutting situation or anything like that, or you could try to protect your energy from this, or you can also donate, okay, a little bit, or you can just help somebody and hope that that help will come back to you, okay, or like you can just help yourself and write down some affirmations about it, why this person is not going away. I will say here that he is stubborn as fuck, okay, and he somehow like he could be having some thoughts regarding it, okay, and if you're still praying, okay, like I will say here that a little bit more praying is needed because he's very stubborn, okay, so let's say that he's a big bucket and you have filled us like a small bucket, okay, with your praying. So I'll say here that prolonged period could be necessary, or like also you putting like some physical distance with with this person could also help, like you are completely detaching this person like in a physical way also can for a longer period of time also can make this person go away, but somehow they are feeling very stuck, okay, they do not want to let go of your energy, and they kind of suck off from it, okay, they kind of suck off from the fact that they have this hold on you, okay, they can say things or they can do things around you which affect you, that makes him be being somebody in like somebody who is in power, so that's why he is not ready to just let go. It's like he's like you are sending a positive light, but he's also a strong black dark entity, okay, or a strong black dark person, okay, so I'll say here that it's gonna need a little bit more time for him to just accept that and just move on, okay. So this will be the question about the new man, okay, so which you sent with the like the weekend one. Actually, no. Okay, so I see here that you could be able to like meet this man in a setting. Like I see here that he's a little detached, okay, from this group of people you are talking about here. Okay, he could be from a different locality, or you could be meeting him in a different locality if you are planning to move or something like that. Okay, so I'll say here that he is not being influenced. No, he will not be influenced. He seems like a very strong king of wands. Men do have different, okay, different auras. You can call it aura, or like the way of, he is behaving. He's like, you know what, I just want to be as strong as possible in regards of this, and if somebody is trying to harm her, or like, send some harm towards her, I will not be letting them do that. So I'll say here that no, he will not be influenced by them. No, I do not see that. Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and do the spell one. Okay. This could be one, okay, and I feel here that this could be one to, like, to make you give him more attention, and also could be, having, like, some form of like sexual thoughts. Like, he could be also, like, you are having normal thoughts right now, but when you are more alone, you may start having sexual thoughts. So there could be a sex spell, okay, like him hoping to have sex with you, and that's why he is putting this spell on you. That is a possibility, yes. Okay. And I see here that he's so pissed about the fact that you do not give too much attention to him. So you may start getting a little bit of sexual, vibes from him, not just right now, maybe a little bit later. But yes, there could be a possibility of a spell. Like, we are around the new moon. Okay. Like, it's almost new moon. Okay, 2 days later it will be new moon, so all the spell preparations have already started. I'll say a little bit prayer could be great here. Okay. um but it is not done yet. Okay, I do not see that it is done yet, but I will say here there could be some preparations done regarding it. Yes, there could be some spell work coming towards you. Please try to put some, distance to that, maybe, or some form of protection to yourself. That would be best. Okay, that's for Carol. Thank you so much, Carol, for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Have a good one. He likes it. Okay, Sophia, he likes it. But the fact here that he does not feel like, he can do the same for you. Okay, he is not very good at all those things. He's saying, like, if she's like, if she's being a little goofy, then I should also go ahead and be a little goofy with her, right? But I don't think like I can do that. So I'll see here that, he is not too much confident about his, like, humor, or too much confident about his sense of humor here, or how you like it or not. Okay, so these kind of thoughts are there. But somehow I will say here that, like, he's a little insecure with his one, but he do not mind yours. He like it. He will feel happy that you are there. Okay, I'll say here that, he might seem like a little nervous. Okay. So I'll say here that he will be happy. Okay, he will be happy because of your presence. I see here that, whenever he is around you, he feel like a little responsible. Okay, like he try to behave like, he's responsible for your well-being, or he's responsible for you to have a good experience. So he will be trying to make you feel like that. That, hopefully you are getting the best experience out of this class, or you're having the best experience. You're having the best time around this class. Okay, so I see here that he could be trying to do that. He could be trying to manifest that also. Okay. I see here that, when you are not looking, he could be looking at you. Okay, he could be thinking about you and he's like, oh, I don't know, like I feel a little attracted towards her. So I don't know what I should do. Should I be direct or should I just keep looking? So I see here that he's going to be looking and he will be hoping to get some attention from you. But I see here that he's going to have a very secure approach. He will be like, a king of pentacles who is making other people feel secure around themselves. And I will say that he is being the absolute gentleman and hoping to, spend some good time with you. He will feel good and he will try to make a good impression on you. That's how he's going to feel. Okay, so sexual reading with him, I'll say that he do want to like touch you in places. Okay, like the forbidden places. He's definitely wanting to touch your ass. He's like, thinking about like, spanking you, or like, how it would feel to spank you sometimes. Like, can I just go ahead and spank her? Can I just go ahead and touch her body? Can I just go ahead and spend some time with her like that? Like, where I can just, touch her, like touch her butt all, like I can just, feel her butt. I can just, be in that moment and just, touch her. Okay, so can I just have that? I see here that he could be also manifesting you being freaky. It's like I want to see that when she is going to be drinking, or let's say that, she's a little loose, or she could be under some influence, or she is like ready to have sex with me, how she will be. Okay, how she's going to show that, how she's going to show that, she is ready to like, be fucked by me. I see here that he could be having some manifestations or thoughts or hopes or desires about like how he want to be fucking you in your own bedroom, or fucking you like, at your home. Okay, there are people who have like a fantasy regarding kitchen. Okay, like having sex on kitchen slabs, so that could be there. And I see here that he also have some fantasies regarding cuddling or spending some couple time after, like, having this kind of a good sex time together. So these are the fantasies I see here that he could be having or he could be generating for you. That's for Sophia. Thank you so much, Sophia, for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Okay, so for Corey, I will say here that, he is ready to be a little bit more emotionally connected, or let's just say whatever emotions you are having for him right now, he could be having similar emotions. Okay, let's say that you are having emotions of wanting this relationship to move forward. I see here that he could also be having the same thoughts about wanting to move this relationship in the future. Okay, wanting to make this relationship more stronger, stable, or something, something more cozier. Okay, but I see here that he could be a little slow in his actions. Okay, like let's say that he can go ahead and communicate with you, or like he can go ahead and reach out to you, but somehow he is like, just not doing it. I don't know why, but it feels like, he could be like, he could be, delaying his he could be delaying his actions right now, or he could be delaying how he can, connect with you. Or like let's say that, he is giving you some actions, but that is somehow a little slow. Okay, so you may see some form of slow actions from his side. I see here that, he may give you some commitment, but is that as much as you would like? I see here not. I will say here that he will be able to give you some commitment, that is also like not too much. So I'll say here that emotions are great. Okay, emotionally you both will be able to connect. Actions could be a little slow, or let's say that you are trying to communicate with him, but he is not communicating with you a lot. Okay, so that communication could be slow. And another thing I will say that there could also be a possibility about some commitment. Okay, when he is giving you actions, he may give you some form of commitment, but that might also delay things a little. It's like he is giving you like some actions, but it's action and commitment is slow, but emotional involvement, spending some time emotionally together, could be there. That is for Corey. Thank you so much, Corey, for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Dre, let me know if you're here, and please post your question, Dre. Did I miss anybody? Oh yes, I missed Carol. Okay, anyways. Okay, B, I will say here for your general energy, you may be receiving some guidance from your spirit guides. Okay, some guidance regarding what you can do for yourself to become a better version of yourself. Okay, what you can do for yourself so that you can have a better life, fuller life, or a richer life, abundant life, or any area. Okay, any area you could be manifesting some guidance. It is going to be coming to you very freely and very easily. I'll say here that you may also be feeling also be getting some more heart healing conversation with the past lover. I'm not getting like who this is. It could be the K person I have channeled, or if this could also be Q. Okay, who is trying to reach out to you. So you both can have a heart healing conversation together. I see here that you will be feeling more cheerful with yourself. Okay, more happy, more good. Okay, like more chill about your own life. Okay, whatever life is giving me is great, and I'm grateful to have that kind of a very beautiful and very nice life. So I'll say here that you are just showing that gratitude to the universe, and you are feeling good. I see here that you will be working a lot, or you will be able to you will be able to get a lot of work for yourself right now. Okay, like let's say that there is demand, like everybody is wanting to have something from you. Everybody is trying to get some help from you. Everybody is giving you some form of priority at your workplace. So I'll say here that your whole situation is good, but it is more like a little bit work focused week, or work focused 2 weeks you could be having right now. And the more focused you are at your work, the more focused you are at your profession right now, it will be giving you like a better outcome for you in a long term way. So I'll say here that your chances of having some form of abundance, something more stable in life, is getting better and bigger. Yes, it will get worked out. Okay, I'll say here that it could take like 9 weeks. Sorry, it could take 9 days. Okay, like right now you are being very stressed, and you may be also feeling a little bit stressful about it, and you may be feeling like you can't sleep properly due to it. Okay, you can't sleep properly due to like whatever is happening regarding this home situation, so your sleep is getting disrupted a little bit. If this is something regarding finances, okay, like you will be able to pay the finances and get a better result here. That is not a issue for you. That is something like you will be able to figure out, or that is something you will be able to find a little like a better, like anything better, like whatever you are needing here, whatever support you are needing here, I see here that you will be able to have that. But just a little bit more peace, just a little bit more patience could be needed here. Wait for next 2 days. You may be able to find ways of sorting this out. You may be able to find ways of like how you can figure things out in this whole case. But yes, your home situation will get sorted. It may take up to 9 days, but I'll say here in next 2 days you'll find a way to just solve it and turn it in your favor. Yes, we did your first two questions. Okay. Yes, post your question, please. Okay, so I see here that he could be heavily thinking about you. Okay, the way you are feeling your energy, that's how he could be thinking about you. He's saying like I have like there could be some regrets here. Okay, like some regrets, or like there are regrets. He know that he was wrong, but he is not ready to accept that in himself. So I'll say here that like it's more like in a position where he know that I have tried to build this situation with her, but I have not been able to. Okay, I have tried to build this relationship with her in all the ways possible, but I just could not. Okay, I see here that there could be some form of regret regarding that could be happening. I see here that there is also a possibility that he's also thinking about like the fights you might have had, or the miscommunication you might have had, and like he's a little depressed or a little stressed regarding that. Okay, so that is there. I see here that he is being a little stubborn and trying to reject. It's like when he is thinking about this relationship, he is thinking about it in a way that like he knows that this is his fault, but he is not ready to accept it. So that's what I see his thought process right now, and that due to that you are feeling this stressed out and too much of a heavy energy. Yeah, it could be overthinking, it could be trying to justify his mistakes, it could be like different things, but negative thoughts and just not being able to accept what happened between both of you. I see here that there could be some conversations happening between both of you. Okay, like you will be able to have a talk with him, like a good talk with him. Um, Okay, so I see here that he might try to become a little bit more vulnerable. Right now, he's like regretting it or he's trying to reject it. Okay, he's trying to reject the fact that, I don't know, like it seems to be like, he's trying to reject, okay, somehow, like how he can connect with you or how he's like trying to reject the fact that there is some problem. But let's say that, in the future, he will be trying to make things a little bit better. He's saying that, I can only do that by becoming a little bit more vulnerable with her, so I'll be able to trying to do that. I see here that, he might talk to you about that, why is this delay, what is this distance, or why you are putting this distance. Like you can go ahead and talk to him, you can go ahead and speak to him, like why you are like pulling back from him. So I see here that, he will be trying to convince you, okay, convince you over the fact, okay, or convince you about the fact that, you can just go ahead and let your guard drop down, and you can just go ahead and, start opening up a little bit more to him. And I see here that he will be trying to give you a little bit better clarity or a little bit more clarity regarding, like, how you guys can come together and come closer. Okay, so I'll say here that he might try to make things make up with you, okay, get sexually connected, and also some vulnerability might be shown by him, just to, get closer and just to, like, make things a little bit better, because I see here that he is not ready to end accept this ending. Okay, so that could be the reason that he is trying to get back with you. That is for B. Thank you so much, B, for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Have a good day and have a great weekend. Drake, please go ahead and post your question. थॉट्स आई सी हियर दैट वो बहुत ज़्यादा कुछ कंट्रोल नहीं करना चाहता, अभी तो थोड़ा होल्ड बैक किया हुआ है, दिख रहा है. Enjoying there, I see here that he might think about meeting you there and spending some time. Okay, so I see here that he could be feeling some form of imbalance here right now. Okay, like he's saying that we are in a like a little bit of mismatch energy. I see here that he is wanting to spend some time with you, but maybe due to different things, like let's say that you are busy in something, or he could be busy in something, and that due to that you both are not being able to, spend some time together, or like there could have been a little bit more distance, okay, than usual. He's saying like, I do not want that distance, I want to be with her. So I see here that he also could be feeling a little tempted to become a little bit more sexually connected to you. He could be also stalking you right now, like what you are doing, what you're up to, if you're emotionally pulling yourself back from him completely, if you're entertaining somebody else in your life, okay, or if you have any other priorities in your life like that, okay, in a romantic way. So I'll say that, I'll not say that it is jealousy. I'll say that it could be, yeah, that is like jealousy. But overall, like, that's just asking the other person, like if you are entertaining somebody else or not. Okay, so I see here that he could be thinking about that. He just wanting to know, and maybe due to that fact, I see him being stalking you right now, and like, just hoping to get some clarity in this relationship, that if you are still invested in him the way you were invested in the past. Ray, if you're here, let me know your next question. Or am I not seeing something? No, I do not see it. If there is any social media name other than YouTube, then please try to fix it. YouTube is blocking such names. Okay, like he seems to be a little confused. Okay, like if he should do that, or how that will impact his love life, or how it will impact his life. Okay, he's saying, like, like, yes, I'm ready to create some form of, like, commitment with her. Okay, I am ready to become a little bit more closer to her than what I was in the past. Okay, but I'm just not sure, like, if I should do this, take this step just yet. Okay, like, I don't know why, but I see here that he could be wanting you to ask about it directly. Okay, ask him directly to do it. It's like if I don't do it, then maybe she will ask about it, then I will give her that wish fulfillment, and then she will feel like, she's very special for me. Okay, or like he's just delaying it. Okay, for the fact that, he's just not ready to, just somehow, like, take that step further. Okay, or he's a little bit confused that should he do this right now, or should he wait a little bit for you to ask him about it, and then he was gonna do it. Okay, so I'll say that he could be delaying it. It is not a complete no plan for him. I see here that he could be delaying it, and hopefully he's like thinking that maybe she will talk to me about this, and once she is talking to me about this, I'm ready to do it. But I will not just do it all by my own. I may wait, and I will see, like, if she's asking me, then I'll go ahead and do it. একটু গ্যাসটা দেখো না, গ্যাসের গন্ধ বেরোচ্ছে। বাবা, গ্যাসটার গন্ধ বেরোচ্ছে, গ্যাসের। ফ্যান ছাড়ে দাও, গন্ধ বেরোচ্ছে পুরা গ্যাসের। Thank you so much for being here, Ray. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Let's see for Kenya. हाँ बोलो, अभी करनी है यहीं पे। अरे देखो बेटा, रिग्रेट्स तो तब, मतलब तब ऐसा रिग्रेट ऐसे इसलिए हो रहा है क्योंकि आप उसको बहुत ज़्यादा वैल्यू दे रहे हो। ठीक है, जो चीज़ मतलब है नहीं, ठीक है, तो मतलब दूर की चीज़ें तो ऐसी ही लगती हैं कि बहुत बहुत वैल्यू है। ठीक है, ऐसा होता है, जो चीज़ ना मिले उसकी वैल्यू तो हो जाती है इंसान को थोड़ी सी ज़्यादा। ठीक है, इसमें कुछ वो नहीं है, पर इसमें थोड़ा सा आपको ना समय देना होगा खुद को, है ना। और ये समझना होगा कि आज उसके लिए अरेंज मैरिज दिख रहे हैं, कल आपके लिए भी दिख सकते हैं, है ना। और आपके लिए भी मतलब ये चीज़ ना मैं सबको कहती हूँ, जो भी इंसान शादी करना चाहता है या फिर whoever want to get married, I always tell them, marry the person who is ready to get married. Okay, if he is not ready for that space, he is not ready for that situation कि वो आपको मैनेज कर सके, then he is not for you। ठीक है, अगर आप एफर्ट्स डालते तो कहीं ना कहीं आपको भी ड्रेन फील होता। ठीक है, ऐसा लगता कि मैंने बहुत ज़्यादा कर दिया, क्या ही फायदा। ठीक है, ये चीज़ जनरली लड़कियों को बहुत ज़्यादा ड्रेन करती है लेटर। ठीक है, हाँ ऐसा लगेगा, थोड़ा बहुत तो होगा, ऐसा लगेगा कि मैं कुछ कर सकती थी। टू बी ऑनेस्ट हम कुछ भी नहीं कर सकते। ठीक है, एवरीथिंग इज मोस्टली डेस्टिन्ड। ठीक है, और ऐसी चीज़ें जो कार्मिक एक्सचेंजेस होती हैं, तो उनका जितना कर्मा आपके साथ था उतना कर्मा उन्होंने सर्व किया, नाउ ही हैज़ मूव्ड ऑन। ठीक है, तो वो तो थोड़ा सा एक्सेप्टेंस के ऊपर है। थोड़ा टाइम दो खुद को, ऐसा ज़बरदस्ती तो नहीं होगा, थोड़ा टाइम दो, आपको थोड़ा सा बेटर फील होगा इन द फ्यूचर। पर या आई विल एग्री, दिस इज़ वेरी हार्ड टू एक्सेप्ट कि एफर्ट डालते तो होता, हम कुछ कर सकते थे। ठीक है, लेकिन होना होता तो होता ही, और होना होगा, जिसके साथ भी जहाँ भी होना होगा वो हो ही जाएगा। ठीक है, तो ये थॉट है। उतना ज़्यादा खुद पे प्रेशर मत लो, तुम इतनी नन्ही सी जान, तुम पे इतना प्रेशर क्यों। इससे अच्छा तो भगवान को बोल दो यार तुमने नहीं किया, पर अपने ऊपर इतना मत रखो। ठीक है, बहुत ज़्यादा अपने आप को स्ट्रेस मत दो, इतनी छोटी सी नन्ही सी जान हो, इतना कुछ बोझ कैसे संभालोगी, है ना। थैंक यू सो मच बेटा, आपका तो कभी मुझे याद नहीं है। ठीक है, हाँ कोई बात नहीं, थैंक यू सो मच विश करने के लिए। हाँ कोई बात नहीं, कोई बात नहीं, आप आपने बोल दिया, याद रखा, यही बहुत है। थैंक यू सो मच, ऑलवेज ग्रेटफुल फॉर द लव यू शो मी। और फिलहाल तो बर्थडे का प्रेजेंट यही दे दो कि तुम ठीक हो जाओ, नॉर्मल हो जाओ, अच्छी हो जाओ, और होपफुली जो भी दुख है अभी तुमको वो सब दूर हो जाए, और जो भी चाहिए तुमको भी मिल जाए। ठीक है, फिलहाल अच्छी अच्छी हो जाओ, दैट वुड बी वेरी ग्रेट विश फॉर मी। ठीक है, अच्छे रहना। ठीक है, खुश रहने की थोड़ा सा तो कोशिश करो, बाकी का हो जाएगा धीरे धीरे। Okay, now till next week, okay, for Kenya, I will say that like it's good, okay, like it's good for you, you being very fertile, very positive, okay, looking at things in a from different perspective, you being very wise and channeling that beautiful high priestess energy, somebody who know what to do, how to do, and what to do in their life, and just to make things for make better things for them. Okay, like manifesting better things, having better things, just better. Okay, like you are doing everything to make your life better. Okay, I see here that there could be some healing energies also. Let's say that you had a difficult relationship going on with your partner or one of your family members, or they have not been very kind with you during communications. Okay, so I'll say here that that relationship will get healed, that relationship will get better, that relationship will make you feel good. And I see here that this relationship will just take one step further. Okay, I'll say here the energy is not to invest financially into anything, like there could be things who may try to pull you towards themselves. Okay, make this purchase. Okay, do this thing, make this thing happen for yourself, hold back. Okay, before the May starts, do not invest anything into financially. I see here that it might not go in the way you are looking forward for it to. Okay, I see here that there is lack of initiations. Okay, like a little bit of lack of energy you may feel in yourself. If you feel like that, do not push yourself. Try to take rest as much as possible. Try to lie down a little bit more. Give yourself a foot massage. Anything in the foot, like let's say that if you're seeing anything like any problem in your feet, just go ahead and take care of it. Okay, if it could be just dry skin, then just take care of it. But just take care of your feet, take care of your body. And if you don't feel like doing something, don't push yourself. It might not serve you well in long term. And please refrain from making any long term or big kind of what we call that, like financial decisions. Okay, that might not turn out to be well for you. Yes, Mystique, you can go. That's for Kenya. Thank you so much, Kenya, for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Okay. Scared. হুম? না, না। একটু এটা বন্ধ করে দাও না। Did this piss him off? I'll say yes. Okay, he's giving me some awful cards here, like Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Ace of Cups in reverse. He's like, I don't know why she's saying that. He is not happy. He's saying like, I'm not happy with the woman here. I'll not say her name because I think like I will butcher it while saying it. Okay, so I'll not go ahead and say her name, but yeah, I see here that he is not happy about the fact he could be starting to stalk you a little bit more. Okay, like let's say that he was stalking you 80, he will be stalking you 120 from now on. It's like, why you want me to get married? Are you also getting married to somebody else? Like, what's the situation for you? Okay, so he's not happy. Okay, he's not happy. That pissed him off, definitely pissed him off. And it's like, it's like, I want to give it to you, Ace of Pentacles, but you are rejecting it to me by saying such things. Okay, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, why you are doing this? Okay, so yes, he's not happy about what you have said loudly, and he could be trying to get back to you. I don't know, this seems like a little crazy in his head regarding this, but yeah, I see here that he's got a little bit stressed up out about the fact that how you have shouted this out and how you are kind of like rejecting him. So that's for Carol. Thank you so much, Carol, for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Okay, it's a little difficult. Okay, will you have a chance to do it after the class? I will say that you need to talk to him about this a little bit. Okay, you need to be like communicating with him about this a little bit. Talk to him, try to ask him, like or maybe just decide it. Okay, like if you guys can do it. But is there a possibility? Yes, there is a possibility. I'll say that you need to manifest a little bit. Okay, manifest, think about it, daydream about it, or say some affirmations about it, or put some extra makeup. Okay, like yes, I'm going for this meeting, why not? Okay, just take one step further. Okay, so yes, I will say that you can have it. Okay, you can have it with him, you can have this fun time with him. Okay, but yes, this needs a little bit of manifestation, this needs a little bit of planning with him, and then you guys can go ahead and do it. I'll say that manifestation is the way of receiving everything whatever you want in life. So put some manifestation, make this start happening. Okay, make this in the gear, like put some energy to take it a little bit further. Okay, so just do that, and I'll say that it's gonna get better. Okay, that is for Sophia. Then go ahead and manifest. I do saw the high priestess here. Okay, that might work out really well in your favor. Okay. Dominique, let me know if you're here, Dominique, and please post your question. This weekend, I will say here that you need to be a little bit aware about your finances. Okay, you may miss some financial opportunity. Feelings, I see here that he is sad without you, but is not sure if he is ready to communicate. Yes, dear, please post your question. Handsome young man, yeah, I'll say like some of them do. Okay, current feelings, I see here that she is ready to communicate. Okay, she's ready to somehow open up and talk. Thoughts, I see here that this person do want to grow the connection with you and might communicate with you regarding it. Okay, so I see here being a little bit confused about talking to you about something. Okay, like his energy is saying like I'm a little confused to tell you something, or like how I can communicate with you in the best way, or I want to tell something to you, or I want to say something to you, or I just don't know how I can say that thing with you. Okay, I see here that he is looking forward to spend some good time with you in the near future. Okay, it's like whenever we meet next time, okay, whenever we are together, I do want to spend some good time with you. But I see here that it's a little difficult for him. Like I'm getting the death card here. Okay, I'm not sure if he is like a little bit stressed due to his financial situation, or let's say that he was hoping for some finances to come to him and it did not. That could be a possibility, or this is also could be a possibility that he could be having a little bit of any form of like physical stress, or like he could be having a fever or anything like that, if that's a possibility. But I see here that he could be having some form of limitations, and he is hoping that when he is with you, he will be able to perform in his best way, or be with you in his best way. Okay, but another thing I will say here that he do want to tell you that let's make things more committed. Okay, um I see here that he do want to make things more committed. He is ready to grow the relationship a little bit better, and like wanting to have more stability. But he do want to tell you something. Okay, like he's a little confused. It's like I don't know how can I tell her this, or what would be the best way of me telling her this. Will she accept me, or will she get angry with me? I don't know how she will feel. But I see here that there is something in his heart, like he do want to communicate with you. It could be something regarding maybe he want to take you somewhere, or he is like wanting to initiate something with you. Okay, he is wanting to initiate about how he can take you somewhere, and how you guys can spend some time with you. I'll say here that he's a little not sure how he can do that, but yes, he is looking forward to. But yeah, I see here that he is giving you a vibe that I do want to spend so much good time with you, so much good time. But I don't know why he also could be feeling a little bit of a physical limitation, like he want to spend more time with you, but he is not being able to. So I see here that could be a stress he is having right now. Yes, Jesse, you can go after Dominique. Okay. It could be, but I see here that he could be feeling a little bit of limitations, and he's hoping that he. Oh God, what is this? He could be hoping that he could have something better with you. Okay, so I see here spirit want you to know is to enjoy yourself, okay? Not to be gloomy, not to be sad. Don't be sad, don't be gloomy, okay? Don't feel like you are not worthy, okay? Or you are not worthy of love, or you are not like, you are a being of love. You're always worthy of love, okay? I don't know why spirit is telling you this, but like you could be feeling things like this, that I'm not worthy of love, or I'm not worthy of good things. If you have such thoughts, please purge out that thoughts. You are worthy of every type of love, okay? And I'll say here that you are worthy of all the best things possible in the life, okay? So just have that confidence in yourself, okay? One more thing, I'll say that you are a limitless being, okay? You can manifest whatever you want to. You are a limitless being, and whatever healing you are needing in yourself, whatever wish fulfillments you are needing in yourself, you will be able to receive that, and spirit will be providing you that. I'll say, like, spirit want you to know just to, like, preserve your money a little bit more, okay? Like, let's say that you are trying to make some purchases for yourself in the near future, so you should not go ahead and share too much money with somebody else, right? Like, you should not go ahead and spend that money on something which is not making too much sense. So I'll say here the best way of describing it will be is to be protective about money, protective about your money. And I'll say here that you can also explore, like, love for yourself, okay? Love is not something which is given to you from outside, it is also in your heart. I see here that there could be some good changes coming towards you in your relationship with Didi. I'll say that he is becoming more emotionally inclined towards you, and emotionally more, like, dependable. You can say, like, he's becoming more emotionally dependable or emotionally vulnerable with you. And spirit may be wanting you to just accept that. Yeah, it come up like that, like, like, you need to preserve your money. It's not like about, I don't know how to say that, but it's not about, I generally get like somebody else's, okay? Somebody else is like taking your money, but it could be you limiting some of your finances for something specific, okay? Let's say that you want to have a better car, or you want to have a, like, think about a thing to your home, like whatever it is. Just try to make some decisions that I'll cut it out from this way, and I'll get that thing for myself. That will give you more confidence in life, that you did something for yourself, okay? So I'm getting it in a different way today. And it's always around the Friday. What's up with the Fridays though? Anyways, but I see here there are some good changes regarding your relationship with Didi. He could be being a little bit more sweeter with you, okay? A little bit more emotionally open with you, a little bit more emotionally there for you, okay? Like, that support, that yes, you can talk to me if you want to. Like, you can talk to me about whatever you want to say to me. I see here that spirit is like, wanting you to observe him, okay? Like, if you are ready to live a life with him, or you are giving him the commitment, before that you should, like, go ahead and try to check, okay? Like, what kind of a person he is, or like, how he is, or like what kind of a person he is, oh. Yes, I understand. Yes, obviously the weekend. So just go ahead and observe that in him. And I'll say here that there are some good changes in him, and you will notice those changes when you are observing him a little bit more. Yeah, okay, go ahead. and the thing. He's gonna miss him. Okay, like he's gonna miss your son. Okay, they're not gonna be feeling very happy. They might try to point out some unnecessary, like things that like why you have like why you are telling us this like so late. Okay, why you are telling us this like so delayed. You could have just said this to me. You could have just said this to me in the past. Okay, or you could have just already said this to us like 3 days earlier, then we could have made some plans. So they might be a little like stressful to you, trying to create some stress here, just about the fact that why you have not been able to communicate about this with them in the past. I see here that they might be like feeling a little blocked that they are not meeting their son, meeting their grandson. Okay, it's like they will be missing the fact that they will be like not be able to play with him, or generally the way they spend time with each other, so they will be missing. And I see here that they will be wondering a lot. Okay, like what kind of trip this is, where you are going, where you are staying, who you are going with. Okay, so I see here that they will be just trying to be like a little bit of like just trying to know like what's going on in your life, so they will be spying. Okay, if that's a possibility. But yes, I see here that they are being very nosy and wanting to know like what is this trip and everything about this trip. I'm not sure if they have anything regarding spiritual, or if they have your social media. That could be that. Like social media is the space everybody can spy everywhere, like, right? If they don't have social media, then if they these are those people who have no tarot, it could be tarot. But yeah, I feel like they will be nosy though. I cannot give you that surety from the spread, but maybe yes, that could be a possibility. Yeah, it could be possible. They could be asking some questions, like they could be doing something here. Yeah. I see here that she could be intuitive. Okay, so she could also be trying to channel through her intuition possibility. Okay, so I see here that B could be like manifesting that. Okay, for him, that he could be like wanting to get him in some form of a trouble. I don't know what you mean by turn into him, But I see here that he is looking forward to block him. Like he could be manifesting that Didi go to jail or something. Okay, like hopefully Didi will become somebody like me, and he will have problems like me. He will have problems. He will have the problems which I have. Okay, and hopefully I will be the one who will become him and have to get to spend time with her and spend some good time with her. So it's like this could be the complicated thoughts of a complicated man, you can say that. But this seems to be like him just manifesting his downfall, okay, manifesting your man's downfall so that he can get more closer to you. Oh, that's evil. Very evil. Okay. Yeah, I do see here that he want Didi to get into some form of a legal trouble, okay, so that he could be he could be around you, like he could be the one who is being with you. Yes, free list is closed for tonight. Yeah, like that's his hopes and dreams. Oh god, that's just very shit. Like he just want Didi to become somebody like that, like him. No, I do not got any indication like that, but I'll say that that is something he want, like a desire. Okay, this is desire. This is something he is looking forward to have, but it has nothing to do with reality, not yet. No. Yeah, he definitely he's like hoping to get a chance in like no time. Yeah, definitely weird energy. The whole spread was a little weird. Like it felt weird to just even speak about it. Yeah. Not a good spread. Like so evil. Just shitty energy. Does he watch you? Yes, definitely. But he is like, so hidden. Okay. Like he's in a well and I don't know how to say this, but he is like hiding himself so very well. Okay. Like even if you want to, like, he has hidden himself in such a darkness that if even if you try to find out that he is watching you or anything, you might not be able to. Okay. It's like he is he is hiding himself so much. Okay, I see here that he could be struggling a lot regarding his like finances. Like his finances is like really shit with him at this point. His finances is like is something which is making him feel ashamed of himself. Okay, and he's like I just don't know what I should do. Like, even though I'm trying to have one of the best finances in my life, I'm still not being able to do it. So I'll say here that, he's a little bit stressed out about that fact. Okay. A little bit stressed out about, like, how he can have a little bit of better, okay, and a little bit of betterment in his life. He's saying, like, even if I try to reach out to her, what can I give her? Okay, like, I have nothing to give her, and he's somehow blaming his own financial situation. Just to He's blaming his own financial situation for the distance you both have with each other. Okay, so that is there. And other thing, what you need to know, I see here that you should be as free as possible about him. Like, you do not need to stress out, or you do not need to think about him. You do not need to just put too much thoughts in him, because he is distant and he will stay distant. But if you are giving him too much thoughts, okay, too much mind, if you're giving him too much mind, it might just keep stressing you out more and more. So I'll say here the best way of dealing with him is to just keep him at a bay. Okay, keep him at a distance, and just mind your own business, because he is not your business. So that is a message I will say that you will need to know here. Okay, so I see here that you could be able to have sex with somebody in like next 3 days. There is a possibility that this could be DD. Okay, I see here this is gonna be passionate if you are going on a trip. Okay, I think like you were telling me that you are going on a trip, then this could be on your trip. Okay, you could be joining DD on this trip, and you are spending some good time with him, kissing him, having some fun with him, spending some nice time with him. I see here that there are other people also in your sexual energy. There is B also. Like, I'm not saying that you're gonna have sex with him, but there is, like, his energy is present, and he is definitely manifesting you in form of sex. Other than that, there could be another guy. I see here that it could be like a Aries Leo Sagittarius person. Okay, this could be a Aries Leo Sagittarius person who is who maybe is looking forward to have some sex with you, or he could be like hoping to approach you for more sex or like some more intimacy. But I see here that better possibilities of you and Aditi having sex. It could be in next 8 hours, or it could be anytime within like next 3 days. I see here that it's gonna be a good one. You both will be able to like explore each other in a new position, okay, or explore each other. Like, it's I see here that you're fucking in the night, and then you're having some morning coffee and fucking again. Okay, like you both are spending the whole night together. You both are getting the chance to catch up with each other, and like having different position of sex. And I see here a lot of like 10 of cups kind of a card, like the dreamy type of sex you want, or like this is such a beautiful location, I just want to enjoy myself. Okay, so that could be something you may experience here. And overall, I see here that he's the one who is making you happy. There could be something specific regarding, like, he may say something or compliment something to you while having sex, or compliment your body, okay, to make you feel good in yourself. Okay, so I'll say here that is something you may feel good about. Okay, but this is a good exploration. Okay, good exploration exploration of being together, good exploration of being having each other's body in each other's arms, and it's a, like a romantic, a very like romantic sexual trip kind of a situation I still see here. But it could be happening with him. He is the one who is making you happy, and you both will be spending some time together. um but yeah, there are a lot of different type of energies here. There's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. He might reach out to you in next 3 days. He might also want to have sex with you. There could be like, a sexual connection, like, B is also like looking forward to manifest you. Okay, let's just ignore that. But yeah, I see here there are 2 3 options for you, but the most prominent one I see is with Didi, and mostly you will be able to explore with him in next 3 days. That is for Dominique. Thank you so much, Dominique, for being here. I hope you're doing all the best. Have a great trip. Have a great weekend. Okay, Jesse, please go ahead and post your question, Jesse. जून मंथ मुश्किल है अभी, छोड़ना मैं रिकमेंड नहीं करूंगी. क्या सोच रहा है अभी? तो थोड़ा MIA है, पर कम्युनिकेशन का सोच रहा है. Yes, you can go ahead with Leo. अटैचमेंट क्यों है? आई से कि उनको उनसे बात करना अच्छा लगता है, थोड़ा बहुत अट्रैक्शन है दोनों में. Currently, I see here that uh, they do want to connect, okay, with you. They want to connect with you and explore this connection more with you in the future. I'll say here that master spirituality, okay, could be one of the divine purpose you could be having in this lifetime. I'll also say, like, master any form of, like, channeling energy if you are into tarot, like if you are doing tarot, okay, or any form of spiritual practices like that. You can, like, that is also a divine purpose. Like, you can take up any form of spiritual work and use that spiritual work for yourself, to heal yourself, or like, or to just help other people also. Okay, so that could be a purpose. Another purpose, yeah, I see here that it could be something like you may try to explore, or if you're exploring, then it may give you some good results. If you have never explored it, keep an open mind. Anytime from now till September you can do that. Another thing I will say here, that what is the divine purpose here, I will say here that you have some like, unfulfilled desires from the past. Okay, from the past life, sometimes we carry those desires with ourselves. Okay, like exploring something, like, wherever you are right now. Okay, like let's say that you are in America right now. Okay, or wherever you are born and brought up, there is a possibility that you may go to a different space and do something different. Okay, like let's say that, whatever makes you feel like, I am in a different state, like I do not know these people. Okay, and you going there and making a life out of it. Okay, so there could be a huge change of shift. Okay, a shift in your life could be there, and you just making something, out of, like, like let's say that you had nothing when you visited that state, but then you started something new, started something great, and you make something out of your life, and you make your life so much better. Okay, so you can take it in different situation. Yeah, it can be business wise. It can also be, it's like a something 0 to 100. Okay, like you are making something, building something from 0 to 100. Okay, and that is giving you that is the thing. You are fulfilling your life purpose. You are establishing yourself in a space where was nothing, like there was like nobody even could thought that you can have a business like this in such a situation or in such a space. Okay, but you created a completely new business for yourself, something you might have not even expected for yourself, and you moving forward with that in life. Okay, so I'll say here that is something that could be one of the life purposes you are having. And another thing I'll say that, healing some form of like an ancestral trauma. If your family has ancestral trauma, or you can talk to your mother about it. Okay, so if she also have some form of a trauma, anything like that, then break that pattern and feel a little bit more healed with yourself. Okay, feel a little bit more healed about, like, how you can live your life more freely, and releasing any trauma you may have had in the past also could be a theme here. But just living a rich, fulfilled, happy, wealthy, good life, and by creating something from the very scratch is your life purpose. Okay, divine purpose. And by doing that, I see here that you also could be helping different people. Okay, like through you there will be some help received, like whatever is your business. Okay, whatever business you're going to start, it will help other people too. Okay. Ah, lovely. Congratulations on that then. That's what Jesse. Thank you so much, Jesse, for being here. I hope you needed help. All the best. Then you are just on the right path. Okay, Mystique, please go ahead and post your question. Plans right now, I do not see any plan, to be honest. Like, I see him being very distracted. Family, yeah, they are. They seem like yes. Okay, Dre, also you can go ahead and post your question. Dre, true feelings, I see here that they are ready to put some good efforts in this relationship and grow it. Have a good one, Jesse. Okay, Mystique, please go ahead and post. But thinking, I see here that she is thinking about making you drop your guard down and a little, like, just be a little like out forward. Okay, like somehow she's just trying to control the whole situation. Next action, I see here कि अभी थोड़ा सा तो डिटैच रहेंगे. Like with time थोड़ा सा closeness बढ़ेगा आप दोनों में. I'll say no. He's just being silenced because due to some of his spiritual reasons. But why is he silent? I will say here that he's just trying to be a little bit better in his own mind. Okay, so that could be something happening. Next action towards you, I see here that he could be trying to connect with you, trying to communicate with you in for next 4 days. Okay, I see here that, if you are staying silent, okay, he might try to take that responsibility in on his own hands. Okay, like he might try to take the responsibility on himself and start having conversation with you. He's hoping to just make you let your guard dog down and make him and you feel close to each other. Okay, so for that he will reach out to you, he will have a good conversation with you, and he's hoping that you both could have a better conversation, a peaceful conversation, a conversation where you both can, just appreciate each other's presence, okay, in each other's life. So I will say that next action, I see him communicating with you, and communicating with you in near future within any time in next 4 days. He will start try to give you more value and worth in his life. Okay, that is also there. Will he react? Yes, I see here that he is not happy. Okay, he seems to be a little unhappy about it. He seems to be a little, like, negatively thinking about it. It's like why she needed to say this. Okay, why she needed to communicate with about me about this, like why. Okay, I see here that he has his own fucked up logic in in his head regarding, like, why he is not wrong. Okay, why he is like justifying his stalking towards you, and his justification is getting null and void with this post. Okay, so yes, I see here that he is being pissed, okay, about this fact, and he's saying, like, just why she needed to post this, why she needed to call me out like this. Will he, do something physical to you? No, I do not see that he will physically react. He will be pissed off, and like, what more he could do? No, I do not see too much physical reaction, but he's going to be pissed about it. He may do it for a few days. Okay, it's like he may be thinking that you are on your high alert. Okay, and he's like, okay, so I think, like, if I do it, okay, or if I do it very randomly, she might try to, like, just retaliate, or she might, try to, you know be a little like push me back or something. Okay, so I'll say here that he might stalk you, but not very directly. Okay, like he might stalk you in a, like, a little shadowy kind of a way. Okay, but will it make him stop completely? I doubt that, my dear. Okay, like, I doubt that it will make him do it completely. No, I do not see that, but there is a possibility that he might try to not show himself a lot. But maybe with time, like, it may affect, but no, I do not see him stopping it completely now. That is something very, yes. Okay, like, he just want you to feel alone and lonely. Okay, when somebody have a lot of support around them, okay, it is hard for him to, it is hard for him to have any hold on you if you have a lot of people supporting you. But if you are cornered, okay, if you are somebody, okay, who do not have too many support with yourself, yes, I see here that it is very easy for him to, just do such things to you. So I'll say yes, he might try to do that. Okay, I'm so sorry. But yes, he might try to do that, and he might stress you out like that, that he's a little, like, he's a little stressing you out. Yes, yes, I'll say yes. The best would be to, already talk to these people, okay, who might get influenced. Okay, yeah, I see here that he is having a strong hateful narrative, and somehow he is just, trying to influence other people with that. But yeah, I see here that yes, he might try to keep doing it. Yes, that would be best because, like you need to be protective about yourself. This is not funny. Stalking is not funny. Thank you so much for being here, Mystique. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Hope this sorts out in your favor, my dear. Okay. So I will say, like, did you have you completely lost it? No, I will say that, you will get it back. Okay. Like maybe you will get it back in some time. Okay. Have you forgot or have you lost it completely? No. No. What you should know about this, I don't know, like this seems like a simple misplacement. Okay, let's say that you were in a hurry and you left it somewhere and it's still there. Like you are somehow, like it could be a little mistaken. Let's say that you have kept it in your in his car, and then he later found it and kept it somewhere else. Okay, and he can't remember it right now. Okay, but just talk to each other. There could be a little bit miscommunication. Maybe he misplaced it or you kept it and you have forgot it and then he kept it somewhere else. Okay, so something like that happened. I see here that one thing you need to know here, if you both give it some form of try or if you both give it some form of effort, you both will be able to figure it out. Okay, you both will be able to figure it out that where it is, and it will make you feel so good. Okay, if you are stressing out too much about it, you don't need to stress too much about it. You will find your thing. Okay, you will find your bag and you will be able to like use it again, but it a little misplaced. Okay, due to like you hurrying or maybe him hurrying and him not finding it very well, or somehow like it just got misplaced. Once you both are putting some team effort here to find it, you both will be able to find it and you will be able to use it. Okay, so I see here that the outcome is good here. Just try to work on it with him and try to have a like little good conversation. Ask him, try to figure it out, and it will sort out. Okay, so that is what I'm seeing. That is for Dre. Thank you so much, Dre, for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. With you, please post your question. Okay, so I'll say that he is thinking about like if he should give you a little bit more attention or not. Okay, like I see here that there could be some form of overthinking here, that if he should give you any communication or not, if he can talk to you or not, or if he talk to you, how that will go. Okay, or if he talk to you, will you be understanding his emotions? Like when you are trying to connect with somebody, you have a lot of questions in your head about like how that new thing will go for you. So I'll say that will be one of his actions, you can say here. Sorry, that could be one of his emotions, like confusion about like what could be his next action. So that is his confusion. I see here that he think like he feel that you are invested in him. Okay, like from the messages or whatever you have had conversation with him. I see here that he do think, okay, he do think that you have a little bit of like a little bit of like some form of communication or some form of I don't know, some form of communication could be there. Okay, like he just is thinking and rethinking about it. Okay, but yeah, he's a little confused. Okay, he's a little confused about how he can give you a little bit more here, or how he can give you some form of better anything better, or anything like like anything he want to do with you, how that will give you both a better result. Yeah, you can say that. It could, okay. Like I see here that you can go ahead and focus your white spells or whatever you are doing right now on communication, okay. Like if you are doing any form of spells, just focus it on having more communication with him, and that can help, okay. Like one thing, the only thing I see here is to have better focus, okay. Is to have better focus, just one thing. Just try to manifest just one thing, okay. So just do that, and I see here that it will help, and it will help you in the best way possible. Okay. I'll say it would be great if you guys can use numbers, okay, with the questions. That would be best. Yes, love spells. If you are doing love spells, I'll say here that you can do spells on manifesting communication. Okay, that would be best. And I'm not seeing the third question. So if you are uh, saying something which is blocked, so I'm not sure. There could be breakthrough. Okay, I see here that anytime after 4th May, okay, there could be a breakthrough, like the manifestation you are doing or the whatever spells you are doing here. It can give you, okay, it can give you the results, okay. Like you will be finally having the results of it, okay. I see here communication. You will be having the communication, and once it's put into a gear start, you will start having infinite possibilities with him. But yes, the breakthrough will come towards you after 4th of May. And if I want to be a little bit more specific, Oh, okay. Yeah, 4th of May is a Sunday, right? So I see here that it could be 4th of May or any day after 4th of May it is possible. So yeah, I see here that it is there. Some form of good breakthrough is there. And the manifestation, I see here the more focused it is to have conversation, it would be better. And I see here the more better it will bring you conversation and it will make the whole relationship a little bit better. Okay, so I'll say here this is gonna be a new thing. See, this is not something he has manifested him for himself. Okay, this is not something he has thought for himself. It is not something he have had in his mind. Okay, like this is not something. It is like it's not in his plan. It kind of depends on like what kind of an emotional bond you guys can have with each other. Okay, what kind of emotional bond you both want to have. Okay, so I'll say that it may take some time for him to be a little bit more gel about this thing. Okay, a little bit more gel about this whole situation. So I'm not sure. Okay, I see here that the more emotional bond, the more stronger emotional bond you both will have for each other, the better this relationship will grow with time. Okay, but like is he dreaming about this or this is in his bucket list? I'll say no, it is not in his bucket list. But if you want, if you want it, okay, if you really want it, okay, and then maybe just do it, okay, and then once the romantic relationship is established, then it's going to be open for it. But he has not thought about it, never. Okay, but if he has emotions, he will be inclined to have a romantic relationship. He is not blocking it. Okay, that I can tell you. No, not too much. Okay, not too much. I'll say like he's not open too much right now. If it happens naturally, it is, but he is not open to it. No, like he's not planning it. Okay, I will not say that he is completely rejecting it, but this is not just something in his bucket list. That I can tell you. Like is he ready for a relationship? I'll say that he's interested. Okay, relationship is something a very long term thing and something after it comes after some form of emotional bond. So I'll see him like attractive, I'll see him curious. But is he ready to full blown commitment just yet? I'll say here that he might take some time before that. Okay, but it depends on more about how much of a emotional or how much emotional attachment you both can have with each other. After that, I see here that he will be more open to it. Okay, I can say he is attracted right now. Like which part? Yes. No, I never said that he is closed off. I will say that he has not imagined this for himself. Okay, he has not planned. He has never planned it for himself, or like it's not like he's, ready for it just yet. Yeah, you can say that. It's not something he has decided just yet, or this is not something he has made his mind just yet. It will be a big thing, and I will say that before doing it, he need to just check many things maybe, or like he need a little bit more planning before it. But he's attracted right now. Yeah. No, not close to, but he has not planned also yet that yes, I will go ahead and plan a foreigner. No, he does not have any plan for it. But if he is having attraction and emotional bond, he is also not closed off. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that is something very natural which happened. Yeah. Okay, that's for Big Leo. Thank you so much, Big Leo, for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Okay, let's see for Dre. No, I did not see anything taboo like that. That he need to just date the only person, like who are from his own culture. But he has not given too many thoughts about dating a foreigner also. But if it happens naturally, he will go ahead and go with it. Okay. Okay, for Dre, I'll say that yeah, it may be a little bit of imbalance, okay, but it has a possibility of getting better by the Friday night, okay. After Friday night or around Friday night, okay, it may start making you feel like it's a little bit okay, it's getting a little bit better, okay. Maybe in the first part of the weekend or in the beginning part of the weekend you may feel that he's not investing too much, but later part of the weekend you will start feeling that things are more positive, things are more balanced, things are more emotionally better, okay, or things are more emotionally balanced. So I see here that could be a change you may have. I see here that he is like trying not to be, making too many plans for the future, or he's trying to avoid any form of planning for the future. So that could be an issue you could be feeling right now. Like, it's like, you are talking to him about like what you both can have tomorrow, or what you can have like 3 days later. But he's like, no, I don't know what plan I can make. Okay, so any form of long term planning he's rejecting right now, could be due to some form of stress or anxiety. But he is ready to explore something good with you. You may look forward to him, okay, may look forward to him having some form of passionate moments together and spending some time. But yes, in the beginning part of the weekend you may feel some stress with him, okay, because he's not in his right mind. Like, he do seem like a little upset. Maybe like somebody backstabbed him, like one of his friends, family, or things like that may have did not worked out the way he wanted it to. Okay, so that could be the thing which is making him stressed out. But yes, he could be like, behaving better with you in no time. Okay, so that is a possibility. I see by Friday night, okay, or like as the Friday move towards to the Saturday, his mood may get better, and your with that your like, weekend also will get better. Thank you so much for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna have Carol and Unique. Okay. Does she have same type of a attitude? No, I see here that they do have fights, okay, but do are they like the similar fights, okay? Um, do they have like similar types of fights? No, I do not see that. I see here that they have fights, but they are like, they are more like, she is trying to convince him to give her commitment. Okay, so that is something I see here that they want him to do, but not like that, not the way you are. Like, you are more rejecting, okay, and she is trying to like, hold on to him for most of the time. But no, I do not see that. No, I do not see that she just have this kind of fights now. I see here that, she have refrained for most of the time to make him mad, but whenever she makes him mad, whatever, like, what does he say back? Okay, he does say back, like, in any time whenever she is a little rude to him, and whenever she is a little emotionally closed off to him. Okay, like, I feel here that she also tried to go ahead and be a little bit like, he also go ahead and hurt her a little bit. Okay, he might be going ahead and saying things like, I don't know how to say, like, whenever she is being a little rude to him, he's going ahead and telling her that I will go ahead and try to date somebody else. If you think I do not have options, then you are wrong. I have options and I'll go ahead and explore them. Okay. So that is something I see in him, but yeah, he also tried to hurt her back. But does they have this kind of similar type of, like, no, I see here that she is also rude to him, but due to like some form of like other things, maybe they have other problems to themselves. She's pissed off by his behavior. But yes, he do indicate that he's gonna explore other options, and he might be also indicating that he want to be with you. Okay, towards you, I see here that they feel good. Okay, they feel like, I'm not sure if this is romantic, but it seems like it came out as a romantic spread. And I will say here that, emotionally they feel much more inclined. Okay, they feel that their life is full of satisfaction when he is around you. Okay, when he is, like, trying to communicate with you, when he is, like, he feels like he can be a fool around you. Okay, like the fool energy, like, I can jump off the cliff and go ahead and spend time with her. I can jump off the cliff and go ahead and fall in love with her. I can just do anything with her. Okay, and that will make us both get closer more. That will make us get better more, and that will make us get, emotionally inclined more. So I will say here that he is going to be okay. He's feeling like, I feel satisfied around her, and I feel like, I do want to go ahead, jump off the cliff, and just spend some good time with her. Okay, so that is there. I see that, he also is feeling that, you can be sometimes very sweet. Okay, um okay. Like, you can be sometimes very sweet. Okay, and whenever he is connecting with you, that gives him some form of positivity. Okay, that gives him some form of, like, good reaction. That gives him some form of, like, sweetness in his life. Okay, so that is something I see that he is definitely experiencing. He's saying that I feel good. Okay, I feel good. I feel sweet. I feel like, I'm in my best energy. Okay, when I'm with her, she's making me feel cheerful, and he's also feeling that he want to give all his attention to you, and give all his attention to this connection, give all his attention to, all his attention. Okay, all his attention to doing anything and everything. Okay, like you want to, it's like, would you want to go on a date with something? Okay, or would you want to go on a date with this specific thing? Like, I want to give that wish fulfillment to you. And I see he is wondering a lot. Okay, like, he's wondering how, if you both have not met with each other, then how do you look? Okay, or how is your get up, or how do you are, like, how you are in real life. Okay, so I see here that he is wanting to know that, he is hoping to know that very soon. I see here that he is romantic, he has romantic feelings, he has like, emotional feelings, however you want to call it. He has those feelings for you, and he's hoping that you both could, just come closer a little bit more, so that you both can keep exploring this relationship more and more in the near future. So I see here that he sometimes, hides a little bit of emotions. Okay, he's not ready to be more, like, emotionally communicative just yet, but he do want to do that in the near future. He is hoping to do that in the near future, and he's saying, like, if he can meet you, if he can go get close to you, that would be a very good thing. I see here that he could be having some gloominess in his life. Like, let's say there is some stress, there is some anxiety, but whenever he is around you, he is happy. Okay, so this is an automatic shift he kind of always get. So I'll say here that he has some positive thoughts. Okay, he have thoughts about exploring more romance with you. He has thoughts about, like, just having some form of more intimacy with you. He could be, like, also thinking similarly that this is new, I don't know where is this gonna go, but he is hopeful that you both could be able to just, keep exploring this relationship with each other. Okay, so I see here that, yeah, he could be. But is he ready for commitment? Okay, I'll say that it could be a little, like, it's a little immature approach from his side. Okay, but he seems cheerful. Yes, he seems cheerful, happy. He seems cheerful about, like, what he can have with you. Okay, I don't know. Okay, but yeah, he seems do feel cheerful, and some, like, love, emotions, romance is there. Okay. That is so unique. Thank you so much, Unique, for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. You too. You too have a great weekend. It is good. It is time for you to make many new friends and just move forward to it. कैसा रहेगा? आई विल से कि अच्छा रहेगा, ब्यूटीफुल रहेगा। अभी फाइनेंशियली आप ब्लेस्ड रहोगे। Current feelings, I will say here, कि he is ready to put some effort in this relationship and grow it, okay, in the future. फीलिंग्स फॉर यू अभी तो थोड़ा रोमांटिक फीलिंग्स को सप्रेस कर रहे हैं, बात करना चाहेंगे इन द फ्यूचर। I'll say कि for you he has feelings, yes. একটু নেগেটিভ থিঙ্ক করতে পারে। I'll not recommend doing this. Contract, I'll say, like, they will may have a discussion about it, and I'll say here that yes, there is 70-30 possibilities for this. I see here that within like next 2-3 days there could be some communication happening. You will get like a emotional and a spiritual message from her too first. फीलिंग्स क्या है? अभी तो वो लेट गो कर रहे हैं पास्ट चीज़ों को एंड मैनिफेस्ट कर रहे हैं। कुछ न्यू चीज़ें यहाँ पे मैनिफेस्ट कर रही हैं, कुछ कुछ बेटर चीज़ें। Current feelings is to manifest something good, manifest something better, and have a little bit more closeness regarding this relationship with you. Yesterday, I see here that he felt a little stressed. He wanted to communicate more, but he could not. Maybe he has. Yes, he is hoping that you could communicate with him. Yes, I see that you will. You will get a job. Against Puja, no, maybe not. Feelings for you today, I see here they're ready for a new beginning and ready to, give something better or give a like a new opportunity. Maybe yes, yes, they could. Okay, they could help. You can go ahead and talk. At work, somebody who is not enthusiastic to take any responsibility towards you. I see here that towards you, I'll say here that they do want to take responsibility a little bit more in this relationship and maybe communicating with you in the near future in Taurus season. शुरुआत कब होगी? इन द नियर फ्यूचर हो सकती है। नियर फ्यूचर बोले तो भी लाइक 6 to 7 weeks का समय लगेगा। आई विल से हियर कम्युनिकेशन कम्युनिकेट करना चाहते हैं। ठीक है। बहुत ज़्यादा लॉन्ग टर्म इंटेंशंस तो अभी नहीं दिख रहे हैं। Okay, I would say it is good. Maybe you will get some good results, or like let's say that there are some good manifestations you are doing, and you will get some good results out of it. Okay, that is the list for tonight. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. Thank you so much.